Welcome back to another episode of Big John's Cooking. Today we're doing some greens, but we're doing turnip greens. Stick around. Well, cleaning greens pretty much the same all the way across the board. Like I said, I got some turnips here, a little lighter than the collards. I won't say it's a favorite. I'm more out to buy collard greens when I do greens. But if you're gonna cook greens, especially if you're doing video on greens, might as well do everybody's greens. So eventually, I'll get around to the mustards. But we're gonna start with these turnips here today. You're just breaking the big stems off. I mean, you can leave them, but these big thick stems, don't nobody want to eat that stuff. So, you know, I get rid of it, and it takes a little longer to cook those versus, you know, just cooking the leaves. The little bitty small parts won't hurt any. So, you know, say if you got something like this, me and myself, I break that out. Anything left on the bottom, I leave. The small ones, like I said, that will cook up pretty good. You know, this, definitely toss it. Little small veins like that, I wouldn't trip off of it. And if you do greens like most people these days do, these youngsters, they chop them up real thin. I know people, they buy the pre-cut greens. They're getting all this. And some of them, especially in collards, big old huge pieces like that, you know. And you know, they cooking them. Myself, no, it's gotta go. So, I just got 4 bundles. It's basically just for 2. So, you know, let me finish those up and I'll bring you right back. Alright, I got these clean, washed. I rinsed them 3 times just to make sure I get all the sand off of it. I'm gonna go with about 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. That is my absolute go-to. I salt my greens. It's not quite 1/4 cup, but I'm gonna let that go for a little while. Put my meat in there, and I'm gonna season them some more. Excuse me. It is very, very imperative that you put salt in your greens. Some people like bland greens. People that eat my greens know that they're gonna be well seasoned. If they're not, then they come to me. You know, let me know that, oh, that don't work. MSG. Well, my mic went dead there. Sorry about that. That was some Joe meat I put in there. Accent there was the last seasoning, and some poultry seasoning, just to have some background flavors going there. Like I said, I love my greens to be flavorful. Everybody that eats them, hey, I got a lot of comebacks on them, so you know, hey, when I make greens, everybody's coming in. Everybody wants a little bit. We're gonna keep these a secret though. So we're gonna slowly add these in. You know, my water is coming up. He's not a full boil, but it's coming up. And I'm gonna just add these in a little bit at a time. I can hear the water starting to bubble up down there. I'll find me a lid, put on this, and it's gonna take about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I like to cook mine not on a strong rolling boil, but on a good simmer. You know, just bloop, 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 you know, little bubbles, not a rapid, just a little. So let me find my lid, get these covered. We're gonna let this cook down a little bit, and we're gonna add the rest of them. Ready? Some good smells are starting to develop around here. I'm gonna crank my heat down because it's going pretty good there. Alrighty. I'll bring you back in about hour 45, 2 hours. All right. Everything looks good, smells good. It didn't slowly bubble. I turned it all the way down to low with the lid on it, steadily riding high. But it's all good. It's been 2 hours. Trying to let it cool off so I don't burn my mouth. Good stuff. Nice and tender. Not as bitter as collards, but it's still good yet. So I'm gonna finish cooking the rest of my supper. These here are delicious. Excuse me if I'm smacking in your ear. The mic picks up a lot. I've had a couple comments. Nevertheless, if you like this one, give me a thumbs up. Tell a friend about it. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. And definitely give these a try. I can guarantee you're gonna love them. See you next time.